welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Right at the outset, he lost the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They put Kelsey in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They pick up 17 through the air. And the Chiefs have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco, and he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That is Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Laporta in motion. Right to the air. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Goff. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Laporta in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now whistles.
Delay of game.
Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st down, Detroit.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Whoa! Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Short one, caught by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Third down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick.
Complete to number 9, Juju Smith-Schuster. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. Mahomes back. He takes off. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Chiefs. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A run with Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here is first and goal. Patrick to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. To throw is gone. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing here is Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. This is 1st and 10. Now, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd down. Here we go. 1 final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish. This one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.